This is Chad Wood, Director of Bands at Staley Middle School in Frisco, Texas. This presentation is on whole notes and rests and the basic introduction to rhythms. You can download this page and more theory worksheets at staleyband.org/theory. As always, the first thing we'll do is put our name at the top. Once you've done that, you can flip the page to the back. As a reminder, I'll be working through this slideshow pretty quickly, but you can always pause if you need more time to write, or rewind if you need to hear the information again. It says on the back, Introduction to Rhythm, notes and rests are an important part of reading music. Both notes and rests are placed on the staff and are equally important when making, reading, and performing music. When notes are placed on a staff, they tell us these four things: how high to make a sound, how low to make a sound, how long to make a sound, and how short to make a sound. So notes always involve sound. Now for every note, there's a rest of equal value that tells us the duration of time to not make a sound. So rests involve silence. So notes are sound and rests are silent. The parts of a note can be made with up to 3 parts. The note head is the circle, and they can be filled in or they can be empty. Now the note heads are very important because they name the note depending on where they are at on the line or the space on the staff. The stems are the lines that go either up or down, but notice that if they go up, they're always on the right side like a D, and if they are going down, they're on the left side like a P. So just remember Dr. Pepper if you can't think which side goes which. The flag is attached to the stem of a single eighth note, and then a beam connects the stem of 2 or more eighth notes, and you can have more than one beam on the notes. Now flip back to the front. Whole notes should be played for 4 beats, and it's the only note that does not have a stem. In most music, only one whole note fits in a measure, and now we're going to draw 4 whole notes. Notice that they look like a circle. They're a little squished, so kind of like an oval, but only one will fit in most measures, especially in beginning band. A whole rest tells you that you should be silent for 4 beats, and the whole rest is attached to the bottom of the 4th line, and remember we always count from the bottom. In most music, only one whole rest fits in each measure. So as we're drawing 4 whole rests, again, you count from the bottom up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice that they are a filled-in rectangle, and they do not touch the 3rd line. They do not touch the 3rd line. Writing and counting whole notes and rests, we're going to first draw a whole note, a whole rest, another whole note, and another whole rest. Notice that we took the staff out, now there's just a single rhythm line, and we'll notate whole rest anytime you see just a single line as the hole in the ground or the box that's filled in going down. We're going to show all major beats. That's one of the first rules we have for writing and counting rhythms. So at the beginning of the year, that's always going to include 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first beat is going to be big, so if you hear it, we're going to write it big, and the following beats we're going to write small and in parentheses. If it's a rest, we're going to begin with a big R and then put the number inside the R, and you'll see that just a little bit. Then we will tap on every beat with our foot, clap at the start of the note with our hands, and count with confidence to the end. So you'll notice the first thing we do is notate whether it's a note or a rest by putting a number or the R. Now you do have to include the 1 inside the R. Notice that it's not to the right or underneath. Now these notes are extended throughout the rest of the measure, so we will put small and in parentheses on every measure. As far as counting goes, make sure you talk to your band director because everyone has their own system. Thank you for watching this video. Happy practicing.